Ja, goddag folkens, velkommen tilbage til en episode af Resident 2. Citizen.
Not now, later.
What's this? Has the Empire sent us another pathetic refugee? If you're after a job, I've got some crates that need hauling.
I look like a refugee.
Ah, sea rat, are you? You're not the first pirate to come here.
There's other pirates?
You heard of Captain Garcia? He was here. Then Morigato took him up to the High Council.
And?
And nothing. Politics, none of my concern. That's the High Council's job. My job is shifting crates.
Shiny. Who's on the High Council these days?
You really did just crawl out of the sea, didn't you? 5 members, headed up by Scholar Custodio. There's Puko for the farmers, not the sharpest. Godin, a craftsman. Commandant Corrientes, of course. And Morigato for us traders. He's the real power. So you better play nice, pirate.
And the council makes all the decisions?
That's just the way it works, sea rat. Don't ask questions.
So what's in the crates?
You pirates. Nothing worth stealing. Sugar, mostly. From Tacarigua. It's keeping track of what comes in that's the real bugger. Know what? This is the first time we've ever received the right number of crates in a shipment. Couldn't believe it at first. Bloody miracle, so it is.
Yeah.
Oi! Where do you think you're going? My master Azoro doesn't want to be disturbed.
Okay. Jeg vil snakke med dig, men fair nok, så går jeg bare igen.
Nothing I can do.
Ture skovmand.
Got business here, have you?
Is this Morigato's house?
It might be, but you don't look like you've got an appointment. If your name's not in the book, you're not getting in.
If you could talk for a minute. I do not have a...
Maybe not a good
not
idea.
good enough.
If I could just talk to him for a moment.
Somehow, you don't look like his normal class of visitor. I'm warning you, if you're planning to make trouble, you'll get to see my violent side.
Your normal side is bad enough.
Det jeg fik lov til, eller hvad?
Yes?
I want to see Morigato.
Who shall I say is calling?
No need. I'll find my own way.
In that case, my master is upstairs.
Okay. Excuse me?
Yes? What do you want?
I'm here about Garcia.
And?
Where...
I don't believe that's any of your business, boy. He was here on important state business. That's all I'm prepared to say. You're lucky to get even that much, so be off with you. Don't disturb me again. I don't have time for riff.
Okay. Det var ikke rigtig noget, vi fik ud af der.
Your meeting went well, I trust?
Nice.
Jeg kan gøre det. Altså... Jeg kan godt lide at så try to pickpocket sådan et. Nej, du try ikke. Du gør det, hvis du har...
Inquisition's recruiting. They say they want brave men.
That rules you out.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're the one who got himself expelled.
I see word gets around.
What was it again? Conduct unbecoming an officer.
I got into too many fights with idiots.
Well, no one's going to give you any trouble here.
And what are you supposed to be doing?
Enlisting new recruits. If you're still on our side, you can give me a hand.
You really think I'm the right man for that job?
Once Inquisition, always Inquisition.
After what they did to me?
Well, if you won't do it out of loyalty, then maybe you'll do it for gold. The Commandant pays a reward for every new recruit. I'll give you a cut of it.
What sort of recruits you looking for?
No riffraff, and no servants and the like. Try normal citizens and workers.
Got it. I'll help you.
Excellent. Sign up 3 recruits and you'll get a reward.
You saying I'm not up to...
I wish we could just prep.
You saying I'm not up to it?
Sign up for the Inquisition.
You're a member of the Inquisition? Really?
Well, I used to be.
That good, is it? You need to work on your sales pitch, mate.
Hey, don't go. I know I don't exactly look the part, but I am. I fought for them for years. And what were you doing all that time?
You're saying I'm a coward?
Are you a coward?
No, of course I'm not a coward.
Then what's your problem?
I don't have a problem. So, I guess I'll be joining up then. Damn, how did that happen?
Lol.
You'd be a perfect recruit for the Inquisition.
You think so? I had thought about joining.
Then why don't you?
Well, does it make you popular with the, ladies?
I can see you have noble intentions. Everyone in the city relies on the Inquisition to stay safe. And trust me on this, the women just love the uniform. So...
Right. Where do I sign up?
Name?
Marco Antonio Pavare...
Ikke lidt nok.
You should be helping the Inquisition.
Look, friend, I just got used to not almost being dead. No chance I'll be putting my life on the line again.
Why don't you let me help you?
Why don't you piss off?
Tak.
Not now, later.
Well, jeg gætter på det i den tid.
The Inquisition needs you.
You must be off your chump. Didn't you see the size of those monsters? I ain't fighting them.
Not to worry, you'll be properly trained.
All the training in the world wouldn't stop one of those bastards.
Og ikke med det mener jeg ikke, det er på den tid af måneden, men det mente jeg, da jeg sagde det tidligere
This
også,
will
at
all
det er,
end badly.
My husband thinks
hvad
the
hedder det
same.
nu,
I don't want anything to
før
do
at
with
man
this.
havde kvinder
That's
være med i militæret.
Join the Inquisition. Be the best.
Lopez has found himself another mug, has he? Save your breath, new boy. I've heard all that be the best bullshit before.
Maybe, but do you know what else is in it for you?
Go on then. Impress me.
There's regular money.
Regular money's sod all use to me when I get sent out into the jungle, where there aren't any taverns.
You get a musket for starters.
No, you don't. Only protectors get muskets. New recruits get sabers, that's all.
That's not true. Each new recruit is trained to shoot a musket, his own.
You sure about that?
Ask Lopez if you don't believe me.
Maybe I will.
Ta-da!
This will...
Ja, det er voldsomt ud derovre, mand.
You get seasick, and you can't even fire a musket straight.
Here are your recruits.
Oh, I'll have to get the paperwork done on them, but fair's fair. Here's your reward. So, who's next?
How about I...
They'll make fine
How about I use you for target
Yes.
practice?
Oh, come on. I think you should stick to being a field hand.
Enjoy interrupting a busy man, do you?
You the man with the guns?
Good eyes have you then. Although Master Godin is the gun expert, really. Me, I just turn his ideas into reality.
Do you sell weapons as well?
Do you? Well, you're not officially one of us, are you? You'd have to bring me a written application, signed and sealed.
Or I could just pay now, in gold.
Yeah, that works too.
Lol.
So what can you teach me?
Well, you're a brave one, I'll grant you that. They'll be onto us quick if I teach you how to use guns.
What's the problem?
This is Caldera, and you're not with the Inquisition. That's the problem.
Who's he?
Who's he? Only a genius when it comes to improving any kind of firearm. You know double wheel locks? That was his idea. No wonder they gave him a place on the High Council.
I have to get into the High Council.
The only time I've been there is when Master Godin has had a task for me. If you're not a member, you'll need a sealed letter. Try talking to Morigato. Maybe you can enter his service.
What can you tell me about Morigato?
There's all those rumors about him and Garcia, but I'm not one for gossip, so you'll have to ask someone else about that.
Do you want to trade?
Lad os se, hvad han har. Han har en dueling pistol, hvilket var nok det, vi havde før, tror jeg. En almindelig pistol, en sort of shotgun. Altså, det sjove var ikke også, da jeg så omkring det der, eller faktisk, jeg decideret faktisk læste omkring det, den der, hvad hedder gnome-eater der snakkede folk, eller snakkede personen, der skrev det omkring, at man ikke kunne nå at skyde med shotgunnen.
We'll just
Så
see
det kunne
about
være
that.
måske, at shotgunnen er bedre, men jeg synes bare, den gør samme damage som min pistol. Men jeg ved det ikke helt.
Is there...
Well, lad os prøve at se, om gang vi kan snappe med ham igen.
I don't have...
Somebody. Well. Lad os så finde rundt og se, hvad vi kan gøre her ellers. Jeg gætter på lidt op det der High Council. Hvor er det her så?
My husband thinks... How may I help you?
Garcia, he was here?
Yes, he rented a room and then left without any warning. He didn't even return his room key. Can you imagine?
Who else is staying here?
Well, there's the tailor, Pantaleo. He's looking to set up in business here. And we've got De Silva staying. He's a very busy man. Doesn't like to be disturbed, so don't bother him.
I need a place to stay.
You're in luck. I've a room free. However, I only let the rooms long-term now.
I'm not planning to stay long.
You say that now, but a week goes by faster than you think. Mind you, Garcia didn't stay long either. All right, I'll make you an offer.
I'd like to stay in Garcia's room.
But I've got another room free for you. As long as that empty room's not taken, I can't let you have Garcia's room. He did pay me for it after all.
For... En grund til, hvorfor jeg godt vil stå i det rum. Jo. Okay.
I'll know who to blame if... Oh dear, what have we here? That outfit of yours just won't do.
And you are?
Pantaleo, tailor to Caldera's gentry.
What have you got in stock?
What does Sir want? Silk, velvet, lace? Or perhaps something a little more rugged? Yes, I'm really not sure lace and ruffles is quite your thing.
Ever bump into Captain Garcia here?
That dreadful pirate? He had the room next to mine in the hotel. Real riffraff. But he was here as Morigato's guest. A real gent, Morigato. One of my best customers. If he's inviting pirates here, then there must be a good reason for it. Anything else I can do for you?
Wait, you live in the hotel?
Oh yes, just recently relocated to Caldera. I did have a nice little place out in the country, but, well, with the war and everything. So here I am. Lucia looks after me very well.
Okay, så vi har nogle ting her, der kan gøre nogle... Okay, så det vi har hernede, går også den her nede. Steelbeard hat. Jeg tror ikke, jeg kommer til at skifte den ud på noget tidspunkt. Det ser ikke ud som om, i hvert fald er noget bedre. Så har vi vores egen old coat. Den her black coat her giver os 20, 20 og 5 intimidation. Det kunne være rigtig godt. Det er også bare en 20-20'er. Der har vi 15-15, hvilket er cloth coat. Silk shirt. Ikke rigtig noget, man giver os derimod silver for. Okay. Der er nogle gode ting her. Jeg vil nok primært gå efter, vores black coat heroppe. For at kunne få mest protection, så har vi bukser. Der har jeg kun 2 af. Begge dem han har, jeg også giver 3-3. Den ene giver intimidation, og den giver silver tongue. Det vil nok være så synes, hvad dem her jeg vil tage. Og hernede, der har vi så vores sko, som... Ja, det vil nok være dem her, for at få intimidation på. Det der, det vil give os mindre i blade proof, så... Still the mishappen back. Jeg har lidt mere thievery, end det jeg har. Så han siger, at hans rum var ved siden af, men der er ikke nogen rum nedenunder. Der er låst, så sandsynligvis er et rum, jeg skal ind i. Der er en her.
Hey. Hey. What are you doing?
What? Sorry, you talking to me?
That altar, where'd you get it?
From the Sword Coast, of course. Where else would I find such a fine specimen? I brought it back to find out more about the savage's magic. Now that all the mages have been banished, it's up to us scholars to conduct the vital research.
The mages, why were they banished?
Why? Because of what happened to the old empire, of course. It was all their fault. You know, when Inquisitor Mendoza and his followers released the Titan Lord Ursagor. And it went on to cause so much destruction during its battle with Ismail. This is dreadful. Don't they teach anything to you young people these days? Anyway, The council banished a lot of them for not being able to stop any of it.
And is there?
Well, so far I've found a spell that allows them to control the thoughts of others. It's my theory the Titan Lords use this to maintain direct control over their servants. If I can unlock its secrets, then perhaps I can find a way to counter it.
Your research, you probably use a lot of different materials in your work.
Oh, very many. I don't always need them all, of course. Do you want to trade? I've usually got a few surplus items that I sell to others. Research is expensive, and the Council's grants are never very generous for such vital work.
I know how to make voodoo dolls.
Really? You must tell me for my research. If you do, I'll share the results of my research with you. Like how to make voodoo potions, for example. It requires a certain knowledge of voodoo magic, but since you already know some...
Jeg kan ikke rigtig vælge at gå væk derfra.
A trade, then? Your knowledge for mine?
All right. You first. Tell me everything about making a voodoo doll.
First, you need a doll. Teeth for talking, eyes for sight, and a piece of jade for the soul.
Jade? Interesting. Go on.
And you'll need some part of the person you want to control. Even something as small as a single hair will do the trick.
A single hair? Fascinating. That's it. Your turn now.
What do you know about voodoo potions?
Only a little, so far.
Okay.
Vital research.
Of course. The natives there worship the Titans as gods. So by studying their magic, we may find a way to defeating the creatures.
Let's see what you've got then.
Skull amulet, 15 death culture and 5 in black magic. Kunne måske være godt til nogle ting senere hen. Også bare det faktum, at jeg ikke har nogen ben. Oh god, der er mange her. Mit problem er primært ikke også, at vores pengemæssigt er bare lavt. Jeg er ikke sikker på, hvordan jeg tjener gode penge. Wow. Hvorfor er du heroppe? Hvad fuck laver I? Jeg bliver håndtet af dem. Hvad var det her?
Hey, you stay away from my workers. They're crate carriers, not cannon fodder for some army.
Then I guess you'll have to help.
I don't need pirate scum in here upsetting things. More of you lot here is the last thing we need.
This will all end badly.
My husband thinks the same.
Forgive me, sir. I couldn't help overhearing. You were asking after Garcia.
What's it to you?
Nothing, sir, but it may be of interest to my master.
So who is he?
The merchant, Azoro, sir. He would be happy to invite you to his house for a talk.
Okay then, let's go.
Follow me, sir.
Selvfølgelig skal vi gå stille og roligt hele vejen over. Det er også typisk sådan noget, jo. Vi fik en del at vide omkring tingene. Og fandt ud af, hvor vi kunne købe nogle forskellige ting. Nej, gæt hvem der skal ikke. Gæt hvem der kommer nu her ind til det rum herovre ved. Og vi er det. Så det passer nok med, at vi snakker med ham her, og så slutter vi af. Nej.
My master has been expecting you, sir. Up the stairs, then the door on the left.
Okay. Det må vel være herovre ved. Yes.
Ah, so you accepted my invitation?
You wanted to speak with me.
I heard you were interested in Garcia.
Yes, that's the bastard I'm after.
As I'm sure you know, Morigato got him in to see the High Council. Garcia offered the Council a peaceful settlement.
What's this got to do with you?
Garcia is your affair. I care only about Morigato.
Shiny. Cut the crap. What is it you want, Azuro?
I should like to propose a deal.
I'm listening.
You want to know what Garcia's up to. Well, I can help you gain admittance to the council building. All I ask is that you do me a certain favor when you get there.
What is this favor, exactly?
Morigato is not the gentleman everyone thinks. In business, his methods are dubious, to say the least. But he holds a seat on the council, and I cannot move against him without proof of his wrongdoing.
All right, deal, but how are you going to get me into the building?
It'll be difficult, since you're not a member of the council. But a messenger may easily gain admittance. You will pose as Morigato's messenger.
Do I look like a delivery boy?
We can easily fix you up with more appropriate attire. The guard will let you in, provided you carry a letter bearing Morigato's seal.
Where do I get a letter bearing Morigato's seal?
That will be harder to arrange. I will write the letter itself, but you must acquire the seal.
What? You expect me to steal it?
Just how you acquire the seal is none of my concern. But no, I can't imagine how one would do so by legitimate means. Not that that should trouble a pirate such as yourself.
Well, where does Morigato keep his seal?
At his house. I can't tell you any more than that.
At his house, you say?
Come to me as soon as you have it. Then we'll be in business.
What do you mean, more appropriate attire?
Go to Pantaleo the tailor. He can provide you with messenger's clothes.
Så ja, der er lidt af hvert her. Vi lige skal rode med, kan man godt se jo. Så lad os starte ud med hans hus, og se om vi kan få fat i det sejl der. Det vil nok være det nemmeste. Gåmæssigt, vil jeg mærke. Så han holder sejlet herinde et eller andet sted. Så lad os se herovre ved. Der er en låst dør. Det er ikke derinde i hvert fald. Så lad os prøve at gå herover i.
I don't...
Okay. Det er synligheden ikke herinde heller. Nu kan det blive lidt mere besværligt, for vi har både en guard og sådan nogle ting stående her, der ligesom blokerer. Jeg kan ikke se noget, der skulle minde omkring det derinde. Og det her, det er køkkener, så 80% sandsynlighed for, ikke også, at det er inde i det låste rum heroppe bagved. Så der er lige nogle problemer her, kan man sige.
Is there any...
You think I...
Der er nogle problemer der. Det næste vil være at lave en rutedårl af ham måske, men der kræver der noget... Ja, for fanden noget fra ham af, men det kan jeg ikke bare få fat i, bare sådan lige. Så...
I need a messenger's outfit.
Ah, you found a position? Then you'll need a coat. And then there's the shoes to consider.
Just the coat will do.
I've got one in your size. My, what broad, firm shoulders you have.
I'll take the messenger's outfit.
Then try it on.
Det kostede mig så lige alt, hvad jeg havde.
Ah, yes. It's a little tight across the chest. Such muscles. Do you work out? This won't take long. There. That should do it.
Super. Fedt. Okay. Det er den her... De her messengers also giver 5-5, og det giver faktisk... Nej, det er den, der vi havde før, ja. Så det giver mindre af alt. Undtagen, og det giver bedre snakketøj, så det er rimelig godt der. Bukserne er det samme. Og skoene. Så lad os lige prøve at se her engang.
Not now, later.
Der kan jeg ikke snakke med. Kan jeg ikke dig.
Oi, you! See what I've got here? Pirate sabers, fruit from Arborea, parrots from Tacarigua. See anything you like?
Okay. Stuff box. Koster 2.000, giver Fury. Det vil ikke undre mig, hvis det der det er... den kunne også være god at have, faktisk talt. Lad os tage den med det samme. Det er så sygt nok et af de der specielle items, det der. Så det kan godt være, at vi skal have fat i på et tidspunkt. Vores giver 30-70 og giver piercing damage. Der er et piercing damage og en rapier her, der giver 40-90. Der vil være sindssygt god at få fat i den der. Ja, så vi skal helt klart prøve at få fat i den rapier der på et eller andet tidspunkt. Det bliver bare ikke lige så let, da vi ikke rigtig har så meget at sælge lige nu. Der er ikke rigtig... Ja, lidt har jeg, kan jeg også sige. Goldplay, den der. De her ejler kunne jeg nok også godt sælge, hvis det skulle være. Den her maske her, ja. Så fik vi lidt flere. Vi skal bruge 1700. Hvor meget koster det at sælge vores svær? Hvad får vi for det? Cirka 300. Så mangler vi stadig lidt ekstra. Lad os sælge vores svær, og så selv... lad os sælge de der 2 krudtønder der i stedet for. Det bruges til 50. Okay, så selv en bombe. Det var det rapier, og så er det det.
How's business?
So. Takarigua's sugar is where the money is right now. Only that damn Morigato's got a monopoly on it.
How do you manage that?
How do you think? Because he's on the High Council.
Ah, I see.
And now he's letting pirates into the city.
So, what business did he have with Morigato?
I don't know, but he was here long enough to need to stay in a hotel. And he was in the High Council building. Can you believe it?
Okay, så det vil sige, at nu har vi så en rapier, som er stadig minimum tag samtidig med os. Det var det, vi havde før, men nu samtidig 20, som er stærkere. Så vores eneste problem er lige nu, at vi skal finde hans deal herinde. Og lige nu er vi på røven med det, fordi vi kan ikke rigtig gøre noget.
I don't have time for...
Og han vil ikke snakke med mig. Og der ser ikke ud til at være noget her, der sådan indikerer, at det er herinde. Så det kan være i det rum, der er låst. Hvilket er nok ikke muligt for os at bryde ind i. Jeg kan prøve at vente til natten. Nu er jeg bare ikke rigtig råd til et værelse, så det bliver også lidt mere besværligt, kan man sige jo. Men ja, jeg ved det ikke. Vi har ikke rigtig så meget mere at gå steder, tror jeg. Men folkens, hvad vil jeg finde ud af i næste episode? Jeg vil sige tusind tak for at I så med. Jeg håber, I hygger jer. Til sidst, folkens, næste episode. Hej!